amazing to think that right here is all the cats I've done tutorials built on. Look at all these cats. And Battle Cat characters. And then here's what's left. What I haven't done yet. Pretty nutty. Oh wait, that's not including the Henry Stickmin ones. Here, let me turn on this light. Tilt it. There you go. Much better. The Henry Stickmin ones. Including the ones in the helicopter. You can sort of see me if you look closely. Yeah. Pretty nutty. So, I'm sorry I haven't done a tutorial in a little bit of time. The last one I did on November 6th was actually just an edit of the one I did way back in, like, October. It's my bad. One thing that happened was my cousins came over and sort of, well, trashed everything. You can even see they somewhat broke Bowser. Yeah, they were really young. I haven't seen them in a while. My family hasn't seen them in a while, though, so we were glad to have them. At the same time, they just left a bit of a mess. Anyways, I've been slowly trying to clean that up. Oops, I forgot someone. I guess. Yeah, so, one thing I want to do before I start is I want to... Where is it? I want to thank, commenter Battle Cat Friends, who commented, "A cat I like to see is Crazed Cat in Romania Island." The reason why I'm thanking him at the start of this is because he actually made a suggestion and he took my advice. Oh, which is really helpful, especially since I have the Crazed Cat already built. He looks a little strange, and it's because I'm not sure how I should do the Crazed. This is the best I could come up with. So I'll start by doing that. Well, I recommend to go and do what he did, and maybe leave your own suggestions. It could be characters that you don't see in this stack. I could try and build them off camera and show them before I figure out a good idea of how to do it. So I'm going to do the Crazed Cat, and then I thought I would do a couple of the other ones I have, or the rare cats, like Thor Cat, Archer Cat, and if the Mario collab was a thing, maybe the Goomba Cat. Although the Goomba Cat is a bit rocky, so that sounded bad. Alrighty. So, let's just start the Crazed Cat, get the show on the road. Also, does it look better? Ah, it looks better. Okay. So, for the Crazed Cat, you will need my iconic shadow platform, as always. Although with the Crazed Cat, technically, you could use dark gray if you're... No, not dark gray. You can use the blue like I did for the Imposter, if you're color coding it like I do. Because technically the Crazed Cat's one of those characters where you have to fight it to unlock it, and then it's your ally. On top of that, there's a lot of black, so maybe it'd be easier if you used the blue platform. I used the black one, though, because when I built this cat, I unlocked it in the game, and then I lost all my data. Yeah. By the way, speaking of which, my Battle Cats videos will be coming on soon. But let's go back to the build. So you also need a black 2x2, 4 dark gray studs. Compared to the normal Battle Cat, who I give light gray feet. These ones need dark gray. You also can need 2 eyes, but instead of using black, you use the light gray because they're crazed. And white doesn't look as good, so and you're going to need the 2 slants. I like to use cat ears. 1x2 that's black, and the white 1x2 vent piece. So you attach the 1x2s together. It's almost like the normal Battle Cat, but not quite. You attach the feet on the bottom of the 2x2. Like so. Then you attach the 2x2 into the center of the platform. I know it looks hard because it's black on black, but you can kind of see it's in the center. Maybe this light was better on. Is this better? Oh yeah, this looks better on my end. Oops. This looks much better on my end. So you can kind of see it's in the dead center. Alright. Then you just add on the eyes. Make sure they're facing the same direction. Add the back piece behind the eyes. And put the ears on. Make sure the ears, make it so the tips are on the ends, like so. And you're done. Awesome. So yeah, thank you to Battle Cat Friends for that suggestion. Alrighty, now back to the regular builds that I was planning to do for this video. So, I thought I would try and stick with rares, attempting. So, basically, I'm going to do Thor Cat, Archer Cat, and possibly... Oh, what if Kirby joined? Would he be considered like a uber super rare or a rare? Not sure. Not sure if I'm doing it. Oh wait, I haven't done the Metal Hippo. That's annoying. I haven't done. I haven't done the Ender Cat either. Darn stand. I'll just move these back. The Ender Cat's so freaking tall, like a darn Enderman. Who else haven't I done? Oh, the Food Stall Cat. Food vendor. So, we'll do the 5 of them for now. See how far I get. And then, yeah. I'll go from there, depending on how long this takes. So, yeah. Let's do this. I'm going to start with Thor Cat. So let's move you guys back more, so you're not in my way. Alrighty. So you will need... Well, actually, before we go on, I just realized something. There is a special piece you may need for Thor Cat, and you shouldn't do him unless you have at least a hammer. I'd recommend a Lego Mjolnir from Lego Avengers, if possible. But you could use any hammer. That's all. Alrighty, so, for the Lego Thor Cat, you're going to need the basic shadow platform, 2 small white fangs, horns, whatever you want to call them. You're also going to need 4 cat eyes, as I call them. Make sure that you have 2 gray and 2 white, because 2 are for the arms and 2 are for the eyes. You're going to need 2 black studs, excuse me. Those are for the eyes to go with the white cat eyes, like the irises. You're going to need 4 gray studs for the feet. You're going to need 1 silver or gray 1x1 spike, just for the tip of the helmet. As I said, you're also going to need the special piece, which is hammer, Mjolnir, something hammer-esque. You even could build a hammer. I've built Lego hammers before. I could show it another time. You need 2 slant cat ears. Make sure they're white. And then you're also going to need 1x2 with a single stud on top. Make sure it's gray. The iconic white 2x2. 1x2 with a side grip. Or inverted side grip. And a 1x2 grip. Alrighty. So to put together, obviously, you start with any battle cat. Well, almost all battle cats. By putting the studs that you 4 of in the center like so. Oops. And then you throw on the white 2x2. Then you make sure the studs go on the white eyes, not the gray ones. I almost said gray. And then you put them on the front like so. So as you can already tell, in the center, you always want to make sure it's in the center, unless you're building a certain unit that has a lot of weight to them. Like, for example, the Archer Cat. How it's a little heavy on the front, so you have to put it towards the back. Same with the Ender Cat, you can kind of see that. How it's a little heavy on the front. Alright, now you're going to put the ears on the gray 2x2 with grip, like so. And then put it on the eyes just to fasten it down and make things easier. Now what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to take this side piece and stick it on the back. And it doesn't really matter which way it's facing, but I prefer if it makes it so the cat can hold things on his right side, but it doesn't really matter. It depends on which hand you want the hammer to be in. You attach the hammer to it then, like so. Alrighty. Now the next part is where you take the 2 other cat eyes and attach the horns into them. Make sure the horn tip is facing up, like so. You do that twice. and then you just attach them on the back. Make sure the horns are facing up and outwards like so. They're jutting out. Then you just attach the remaining 1x2 and the spike on top, and you're done. Thor Cat has been created. Awesome. You can go hang out with the others on... Oops. I put them on the wrong side. Don't know why I did that. Alrighty. Next, we'll do the food vendor cat. So, this is another one of those I talked about where it's sitting towards the back with the 4 studs. Because of the weight here, it's going to fall over. It's kind of tilted because I'm missing a bottom platform. By the way, just because I didn't mention this at the start, if you're curious why some of these cats are here and don't remember me building them, you probably missed a tutorial then. I will put a link to the tutorials up here, see? Right up there. Yeah. Alrighty, back to the build. So, I now will show you how to build. You will need my iconic shadow formula, 2 white cat eyes, and make sure they have black studs in them as irises. You're also going to need 2 Technic arms, like I have on my Macho Cat. Let me just grab them. So like this. And you're going to need the 2 grips to go with it, as you saw in the Macho Cat. Make sure they're all white. You're also going to need 2 white 1x2s. You're also going to need to have a gray 2x2. A gray 2x2 flat. Doesn't matter the icon, I just found this one kind of looked cool. Oops. Here, if I hold it like this, does this show better? I just found this one kind of looked cooler. Then you're also going to need the ever classic white 2x2. The 4 white gray studs for feet. Then you're going to want a dark gray 2x2 with the 4 side studs and a dark gray 2x2 flat. Then you're just going to want the 2 cat ears, as I call them, and a 1x2 flat. Alrighty, so what you need to do is you just need to attach the 4 studs on. Make sure they're in the center back, in this case. So like so. So that means this is going to be the front. Then what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to put the ever iconic white 2x2 down. Then you're going to want to put the 1x2 here like this. Put the side pieces for the arms. You'll make sure they're jutting out like the horns of the Thor Cat we just did. The sides. Then when attaching the arms, like the Macho Cat, you want to make sure they're just low enough that it can hug itself like this. Because if it's too high, it will look like this. It will not look good. It's not really able to hug, no matter how much you push. You want it nice and low, but not too low where it falls off. Just low enough so it can hug itself. And you want to do that with the other side too. Like so. Then you just throw on the gray, the dark gray, on like this. Then you attach the light gray pieces together and stick them on the dark gray, like so. Then you just add the 1x2 eyes. Make sure the eyes are facing the front. Then you do the ears. What's different with this one is the ears are at the back. Some of my cats have that, some of them don't. Most of them don't, now that I look at it. Except for the odd one. It's just that this cat, its ears were back. Hold on. As I was saying. I don't remember what I was saying. Thank goodness for the power of editing, but at the same time, curse it, I don't remember what I was saying. Well, I guess that's the food stall cat. Oops, the light's not on. There we go. There's the food stall cat. Well, I guess you can join the others. Ignorance is not bliss, trust me. Alright, next up we have the Archer Cat. So, for the Archer Cat, for the special pieces that you should worry about is the Robin Hood hat, Lego quiver, and the Minecraft bow. But you don't have to use a Minecraft bow. I just couldn't find any more regular bows. My brother, Draco, keeps using them all for his awesome medieval builds. Yeah. Darn it. Oh, the other thing you're also going to need that's special is an arrow. You don't have to make him hold an arrow. I just find it's more cool to have him have an arrow. So yeah. These supplements would work too. So like if the quiver is red, it wouldn't matter. The Robin Hood hat is a different color, it wouldn't really matter. Brown is preferred though, in my opinion. This is, after all, you, as the builder, can do what you want. Yeah. You could even use a crossbow instead of a regular bow, but I just prefer a crossbow, so. Anyways, ignoring these, let's get to the rest of the regular parts. So, you will need 2 of the large ears, as I call them. What I use for, like, the hippo, and, like, certain special cats, like this one. Because the Archer Cat's a little thick. Don't take that out of context. God. I've been watching a little too much of a certain YouTuber. He's starting to rub off on me. Yeah, not in a good way. Like, his quotes are getting stuck in my head, and I'm quoting him constantly. Ugh. Anyways, you're also gonna need 2 eyes. 1 by 2 with the single stud. You're also going to need 1 by 3, 1 by 2, 2 1 by 1s, 2 1 by 1s with a side grip. Sorry, not 1 by 1s. But yeah, 1 by 1. That was a 1 by 1, which is basically the flatter, and like how there's a stack of them. With these, you can kind of do it anyway. You can have like 2 of these, you can have 2 of these, you could have 1 of each, like I do. I just did 1 of each because well, I had to quick do some of these, which is not why they look weird. I try and do them to scale. Doesn't go well sometimes, but anyways. I'm also gonna need 1 brown cat eye, my ever iconic shadow platform, 2 light gray studs, and a 2 by 3 flat brown, which is different than the normal white, but whatever. Alrighty, so for this one, we're going to take the 2 studs, the ones that aren't on the eyes. The ones that are on the eyes are supposed to be black, these ones are supposed to be gray, just to point it out. So what you're going to do is you're going to stick them on the back center, like so. The reason why is because this is a very wobbly cat. What you're going to next want to do is you're going to stick the brown platform on the the gray one, on the gray studs, like so. Can you see that? Alright. Next, you're going to want the cat eye there, the one that isn't being used for eyes. Then you're going to want the 1 by 2. Then you attach the quiver. Make sure you attach it so that the arrows are sticking out, like so. Then you're going to want the 2 pieces, like so and so. Now, what I recommend is trying to make it so that the bow is under the arrows, like most archers do, unlike those stereotypes. Because what happens is, usually, for grabbing bows, you try and reach behind your back. Alrighty, so. Then you attach the arrow, like so, onto the other hand. Then you attach the 1 by 1 in the middle. Ah, crap, my battery's dying. Darn it, I forgot to plug in my camera. Alright, that's fine. I will finish up the archery cat, and then I'll have to leave this one for now. Dread battery. So you add the 1 by 3 in the back. Speed this up a little bit. 2 eyes, make sure there's none in the middle, because that look weird. Put the remaining 1 by 1 on. Then the 2 ears. Then the 1 by 2 with the single stud on the top. And then one thing I forgot to mention earlier is there's a single white still in the hat. It doesn't matter the color since it's pretty well hidden, but I recommend white. Anyway, so that's Archer Cat. Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. I want to do more. I want to do these two, but I'll have to set them aside for now. The Creeper Cat and the Metal Hippo. Just because of the fact that I'm surprised that my battery's a little low, so... Oh, I gotta go plug this in. I hope you guys had a great day. I hope you enjoyed the video. I'll see you in another one. Bye! Wait, well, actually, before I go, be sure to leave a comment in the description what cats you want me to build. Like I said, thanks to Battle Cat Friends for doing that, but I want other people to do that too. So I can get a variety of builds to try out. Yeah. Anyways, hope you enjoyed it. Later!